It is crazy. We did it. So 13 days ago, I was on this app crying about, oh, I'm never going to get my watch hours to get monetized. And today I'm coming to you with some very exciting news. We fucking did it. I cannot believe that I can now say that I'm in the YouTube partner program. I got the invitation like a couple days ago. You know, you have to do all these different steps. They have to verify like who you are and what you got going on, make sure you're not botting all of your views. I got the invitation and I was like, okay, this is really happening. So I filled out the stuff and it said it can take up to a month to fully verify. Okay, well, that's fine. Well, it didn't take a month. It took about 24 hours. I got off work. I came home, logged into my account, and what was the first thing that popped up? This right here. And I was like, huh, I'm pretty freaking proud of that. Now, let me be completely transparent. This was only the first level of monetization. For those of you that may not know, with YouTube monetization, there's two different levels. There's the fan-funded version, which is where you get to 3,000 watch hours. That's the one that I applied for. I was able to turn on supers and turn on super thanks and turn on all of the stuff that y'all can do to support me. And as long as everything goes as planned with the watch hours, it takes about, what I've noticed is it takes about 4 or 5 days for the back end of YouTube to catch up with the front end, which the front end is like the actual views and watch hours. Again, they have to verify a lot of different things. So the verification on the back end for the 4,000 should happen tomorrow. Now, I'm not exactly sure what the process is to do the next step, but it seems pretty straightforward. Yeah, this is crazy. I want to do another video in the future, and maybe one of the lives that I do in the very soon future, of like ways and tips and tricks of how I did it and whatever. I mean, it's not going to be a whole lot into that, but I can try to give some insight as to what I did in a very short amount of time. But in this video, I just wanted to do the official announcement and just say that, one, I am completely floored and honored and thankful that all of you decided to follow along on the journey for little old me in this big platform and to just cheer me on. Like, there's, you know, that's the one thing that I think a lot of people kind of lose. They kind of lose that people genuinely do want to help. Like, there's a lot of just negativity out there. Trust me, with the comments that I've seen on that one video that popped off, some of them have been unhinged and some of them are like, huh? But the majority of them have been nothing but let's go, let's freaking do it, let's keep pushing on. And for that, I am forever eternally grateful. I will say that I have to first off really just give thanks to my Refashion Rebels community. They are the ones that started the catalyst for me to get to this point. Now, if you don't know what the Refashion Rebels are, I am an upcycler. I'm also a sewist. I like to sew things. If you can't tell from the gear that's behind me, that's my normal content. And there's a group of upcyclers, very close-knit family. Got a link in the description if you want to check that out. They rallied behind me whenever I posted that video and whenever they heard about the news about the watch hour changes being made next year. If I hadn't had that kind of like fire going with them, it probably would not have turned out like this. I just want to say that I'm so thankful for them to have my back. Because, I mean, they literally had my back. And then second off, all y'all that have just shown up, that the messages that I get that are just like, you randomly popped up in my feed. I would have never seen anything like this before or known anything about you before. Here I am. I was dropped off here and I really like the energy. And yeah, so it's crazy. It is crazy how one video can just change everything. And I know I sound like one of those, all the gurus out there that are all like, just keep going, that one video. But I really didn't think that it was gonna be me. And I'm going to talk more about this on my live stream tomorrow. I'm going to be live streaming 3 times this week. 2 times you're going to be on here just talking about the journey, giving some more information, things like that. My stream Wednesday is going to be via Whatnot. Whatnot is a selling app. I make upcycled apparel and gifts and things like that. So if you want to possibly purchase some things that I have personally made, I have some videos on my channel showing some of the things that I've made. If you're interested, you can check me out on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, I'll be back. We'll be doing some crafting, doing some more chit-chatting about YouTube. I could not contain my excitement about this part of the journey. So I just wanted to come in and pop in with a little video. Again, I could not have done this without all of y'all. Thank you so very much. I'm definitely humbled by the support. It really is a motivator to keep going. I mean, you know, if you stick around for the journey, I'm going to be live streaming. I believe that the live streaming, the 2 days a week at least, is a good thing for me. I do work a normal job. You know, I can't just be streaming all the time, but yeah, I'll be streaming. You'll see more of my face. We'll be crafting it up and hanging out. So I implore you and I invite you to continue hanging out with me. And we'll see where this little thing ends up. Who knows what happens, but I will see you tomorrow. That is going to be tomorrow, August the 25th. 6 p.m. Central Time. So if you want to join along, then I'll see you then. And if not, I'll see you when I'm looking at you.